Okay, so let's get an update on the 𝗧𝗊 chart and the whole crypto market. Okay, and at last, let's get into some crypto news. Okay, so let's get started with the 𝗧𝗊 chart. Okay, so as of now, 𝗧𝗊 can either dump from here from 26,780. This support, it can either dump from here and we can ride it all the way to 24,900. Okay, so we can ride it all the way there if it dumps. Okay, so we can short it, but if it pumps, we can ride it all the way from here from 26,780 to 27,760. You can take it. Okay, so right now, if Bitcoin from here, I'll show you on the 30-minute chart. Okay, so on the 30-minute chart, we'll understand it properly whether it will dump. Okay, so as of now you can see it's not it gave us like a small dump, small candle, but if it keeps if it keeps being here or if it is kind of bullish. Okay, but if it goes down, down, okay, that is bearish. Okay, so we need to see that on the 30-minute chart. Okay, so now you can say you can give a confirm buy that it's a bullish. Okay, so we need to long the market. Okay, so this is a 30-minute chart. Okay, so I told you that if it does this, it's bullish. If it does this, it's bearish. Okay, keeps going down. Okay, we need to see that on the 𝗧𝗊 chart. Okay, so now I'll close it. Okay, so now let's go into the 4-hour chart. Okay, so we know this two range. Okay, so as of now it's breaking this small trend. Okay, so it's kind of bullish, right? We all know. So it'll go to 27,760. Okay, so keep in mind that what I told. Okay, if it's bearish, it'll break this, which now it broke. It will make the next resistance, right? It will make the next resistance, then only we need to short. Okay, so right now it's here, it did this, but you can say this is invalid right now. So right now if it's bearish, it'll go here, will dump again, it will make another higher low, and then from there we short. Okay, if it's bearish, but till now it's showing bullish. Okay, so those two things it can do. Okay, so if it's bullish, we'll ride it from here all the way to here somewhere. Okay, not exactly at 27,760. We can ride it all the way here, you can see, because it's more or less being here, right, at 27,470 there. Okay, so now let's take all this data and go into the next chart, which is the Ethereum chart. Okay, so as of now we are expecting a pump on Bitcoin, right, as we've seen, or maybe a dump. It can keep going down, right? So as of now, if you want to long or short the Ethereum chart, we don't need to long because it's right in the middle over here, so it makes no sense longing. Okay, so but if your Ethereum chart reaches 1769 and from there we are going down, right, it'll be a good entry. Once it breaks this support, makes a resistance, then we enter short and we ride it all the way to 1715. Okay, same thing if your BTC right now, if it breaks this, your Bitcoin, yes, a Bitcoin is there, it will go to 27,760. If it breaks this, makes a higher high, then we know we need to long it, and Bitcoin is also going up, right? Okay, so now let's go into your next chart, which is your AVAX chart. Okay, so your AVAX chart, there's a good entry. Okay, so if Bitcoin dumps, there's a good entry. Okay, so right now you can see right here, right, so it's at this place right here, at this place. So right now it needs to come all the way to this resistance. Okay, so when it comes to this resistance, we come here. When it comes to this resistance, we need to check BTC. Okay, whether BTC is pumping or dumping. If BTC dumps, then we can put an entry over here. So if BTC, even if BTC is pumping, it'll pump, right? It'll pump, and if Bitcoin is giving a fake pump, it'll give a higher high, a higher low, and it'll go down. Okay, so you need to see that, and then we can short it over here, right here. Okay, so you need to keep in mind, if Bitcoin dumps, then we can ride this short all the way to $12.03 per AVAX short. Okay, but if Bitcoin is pumping, right, it'll break this, makes the resistance, make a support, and then from here we enter a long position. Okay, and we ride it all the way to $15.32 for your AVAX. Only your AVAX is in a good position. Ethereum, it's in the middle, right, so we cannot take a short and long on that. Okay, so now let's go into your next chart, which is your Solana. Okay, so Solana also is a good entry if the market dumps, right? So if the market dumps, right now Solana broke this support, right, broke this support, so more probably it's going to come here to this trend, right? This trend line which is here, this big trend line, right? So more probably Solana is going to come from here and touch to this trend line. Okay, so from this trend line, the same thing as avax as I told you. Okay, so right now if it does this, it will do this. Show you one. It will do this. This thing will do. Okay, so it will go here. If Bitcoin starts dumping from there, give a fake breakout. This will give a higher high, then a higher low, and then we'll short it right here. We know that BTC is going down, right? When it gives a high low and give maybe another high low, and then it will start going down. Okay, so then we short it from here, and we ride this short all the way to $17.27. Okay, so we just wait for a night broke, right? For a resistance we wait, and then we short it all the way to $17.27. Okay, that's for Solana chart. If Bitcoin is pumping, this will break it, make a support, then only we enter a long position. Okay, and this will go a higher high. Okay, can even enter here if you want a good confirmation. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your dot chart. Okay, so a dot chart is like a perfect entry in this range, right? From $5.48 to $5.25. If you're saying Bitcoin is bullish, right? And if Bitcoin is bullish, it breaks that, it keeps going up as I showed you on the 30-minute chart. Then we need to long your dot from here, and we can ride it all the way to $5.48 because it's ranging, right? Only once it reaches here, we sell. Okay, at $5.48. Only if it breaks, makes support, then we can re-enter. Okay, that means Bitcoin is more probably going more up, and your dot also is giving a big bullish momentum, right? Okay, so now let's talk about your shorts. If your dot breaks this support, makes this a resistance, then we enter short, and we ride it all the way to $4.46. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your Cardano. Okay, so Cardano also is in a perfect position. Okay, so right now you'll see it on the 30-minute chart. Okay, so mainly you'll see it on the 30-minute chart. Okay, so I'll put it enter here, you'll see. Okay, so right now see, you can see right on the 30-minute chart it gave a higher high and gave a, now once it goes up little bit up, we'll give it on the second one. Okay, so more probably BTC is going up. Okay, so because BTC needs to give some few position that it's high, right? But till now we know it's bullish, right? So then we can put a long position right here on the second high, and then we can ride your Cardano to at around 0.38. Okay, so you can ride it all the way to your 0.30. You can put a long position and a stop loss. Okay, but if it's bearish and you know Bitcoin is dumping, it will break this support at 0.35. We'll enter a short and we'll ride it all the way to 0.32. Okay, and even if it's very bullish, it will break this. Okay, so normally we are selling at 0.38 if it's bullish, but only once it breaks, makes support, then we re-enter. Okay, same for Cardano. Okay, so now let's go into your next chart, which is your algo. Okay, so algo also is ranging, right? So algo we don't need to short because this the lowest it has ever gone in 2000. I'll show you 1 second. I'll show you. Okay, see the lowest it has gone, it touched this at this pink line, right? What it did, 0.16 was around, see, you can see the date down here, you can see the date, right? In 2022, December 2022 it was there, and the previous time it was there in 2018 and 2020, right? So the time it's touching this is the bottom that is ever gone. So buying it right now would be a good entry and keeping it for a long term if you want. Okay, if you believe in algo. Okay, so right now if you're longing, you can long it here and you can sell it here. Okay, so you can long it here, no shorting. You can long it here, put a stop loss and sell it here at around 0.17. Okay, so now let's talk about your next one, which is your near chart. Okay, so near chart also is in the middle. Okay, so we'll wait for near to come at around $1.55. That time BTC will give its position, so we know BTC is going up, so then we can directly long this, and we can, if BTC is bullish, right now it's bullish, so we can ride it all the way to $1.72. But we wait till it goes here. Okay, till it comes here at around $1.55. Okay, if it's bearish, then yeah, near will break this support at around $1.55, make it a resistance, then we enter short and we ride it all the way to $1.26. Okay, so now let's talk about your next one, which is your phantom. Okay, so phantom also came to a perfect support. Okay, so right now if your BTC is bullish, as we know till now it's bullish. Okay, so if BTC is bullish, then we can buy it right here at a 0.35 cents, and we can sell it to 0.39 cents. Okay, and we'll sell it over here at 0.39 cents. Only if it breaks, make support, then we'll re-enter. Okay, so till then we sell it at 0.39 cents. Buy here, sell here. But if your phantom and your Bitcoin also bearish, your phantom will break the support, makes the resistance, then we enter all our short position right here once it makes the resistance, and we put our short take profit to 0.29 cents. Okay, so now let's go straight into some crypto trends, right? But there's nothing in crypto trends. All the shorts you just keep ready, wait, watch BTC, and then you can short also. Okay, so now let's go straight into your crypto news. Okay, so the first news. Okay, so ordinals send light LTC Litecoin and Doge network activity surging for 3 straight weeks. So as we know that the the Litecoin, right? Litecoin and Dogecoin, they just introduced this ordinals. Okay, so what this ordinal does, in short, for the viewers who don't know, they create NFTs on Litecoin and on Dogecoin, right? So as of now, here's the important thing that I've seen. Okay, they have a surge in the network. Okay, so if you see the network activities on Litecoin and Dogecoin, you'll see like which is better, you'll say, right? First even I thought that Litecoin was actually better, but when I seen the activities, right, if you actually see, you can see it, right? Okay, so right now you see that I'll show you exactly. Okay, so Litecoin transaction is the blue one. Okay, so Dogecoin transaction when the ordinals came is red one. Okay, so the more activity is there, the more better it is to put your bets on that token. Okay, so right now if you're getting confused, you all know that Dogecoin is red, right? So the number of people using the using Dogecoin as a as NFT trading, right, is they're using Dogecoin, they're not using Litecoin. Litecoin is right here. Litecoin is like if you see exactly, Litecoin is here around 400k transaction, and Dogecoin is over here somewhere around 1.2. See, I'll show you. See, you can see, right? Dogecoin is here at 1.2 million transactions. So if you're putting a bet on this ordinal thing, right, buying Doge would be better instead of buying Litecoin. As you know, Litecoin did transaction in on a daily at around 500 and 584k, and Dogecoin did around 1.2 million transaction in volume. Okay, so now you know which is better, right? You're placing your bets on the ordinals. Okay, so now let's talk about your next news, which is your Binance provider in Brazil gets payment institution approval. Okay, so as you all know, Binance is keep innovating, is keep doing big partnerships right now. As you all know, with this news, it enables crypto users in Brazil, right? So as you all know, in Brazil, it will engage all crypto activities in Brazil, in the country Brazil, which could contribute to the overall growth of the crypto space, right? But if you know that the obvious bet will be in BNB chain when you read this news, right? So as you know, right now BNB is going on a downwards trend, right? If you see the charts of BNB, which I'll show you right now, it's going on a downward trend. So it would be better to place your bet on the BNB chain. Okay, as you all know that the BNB chain is keep doing partnerships, right? BNB here. So as you'll see that the BNB chain for a long term, I'll show on a daily, for a long term would be a good bet to be buying BNB chain, as they are doing partnership with the countries, right? As a payment this transaction, as a payment network, right? So that's it for your crypto news. If you like content like this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ping the notification bell on so you don't miss content like this and you're early to watch. Okay, so peace out, crypto fam.